anything at all. Not even weed.
Hold it right there.
We're going back to this? And you'll get a coin.
Are we in hell?
Yes.
I don't know what that means. I don't need a coin. Man,
This place won't last much longer.
Right.
I have actually, no joke, had a situation where... Ow!
We have to hurry. Your HQ is done for.
Where, like, a rehab commercial came on, and everyone in the room looked at me. And I was like, okay. Okay, guys.
Hurry up.
I love it in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia when they try and get, like, Frank an intervention.
Push for an expansion of
And
FBC's purview. This is just
he sits down and the woman's like, Frank, everyone is here because they love and they care about you. And we're here to help. And he looks at her for a second, then he turns to them and he's like, this chick ain't funny. Next. He just thought it was like some comedy show. I know. I know. I know. I gotta make it so this game's possible, chat. I don't know what I would use money towards. Honestly, if people did actually donate money to me, I would probably either get groceries or put it on my credit card.
This place won't last much longer.
I've been trying to pay my credit card off for a fucking
We should get to the command
while.
There's hunters here too.
We have to hurry. Your HQ is done for.
You're alive? I love hunters. They're my favorite enemy in the Resident Evil series. Lickers come in second.
Commissioner Lansdale was right.
Yeah. The boss has pushed for an expansion of the FBC's purview. This is just the kind of thing he was warning the world about.
And this incident will bring the crisis to the limelight. It could be good PR, really.
I just noticed
Maybe the international community will finally get the message.
that when I said yesterday when we were playing this game, I said, man, there's like ambulances there, like police services that have been out near my place for a while. I think that was only for a little bit, but I think this game might have made me think that there was no, never mind. I'm just a moron. Man, this thing shoots fast. Doesn't do a ton of damage, but its fire rate is huge.
Raymond! Jessica, help me.
Roger.
Yeah, actually, it's my headphones. They sound really good when it comes to good environmental audio. There's been times in like indie horror games where there's a knock at the door and I'll actually like look over because I think someone's coming in.
I think that's the last of them.
Good.
It's okay, I'll be fine.
Bro,
Bad. Don't try to act tough. his shoulder. Parker?
HQ has told you to leave.
But I can still fight.
You're fucked, brother.
You're not convincing me. Come on, grab on.
We can't pull out yet. There are civilians
The liquor.
out there. We have to do something.
I wouldn't say it's
Heavily
quicker.
outnumbered. We have to
When
let
it comes
go.
to full-on offense, the hunter is way faster. The liquor is fast because it gets itself into a position where it can take you out quickly, and then it acts. And once it does that, it'll just immediately go back into a stealth type situation. And as soon as it gets the next shot, it'll take you out then. So I thought the sirens in the game were actually in real life, because they sound like they're coming from in the distance outside my window.
It's all right. Buy you some time. Go on without me.
You're too young to play hero. Earn some stripes before you get yourself killed.
So this guy, Raymond, he obviously would have cared about O'Neill here, because O'Neill pretty much saved Parker. I mean, he sounds Scottish or Irish or something. I just keep calling him O'Reilly or O'Neill or various names in that area. Let's kick this into overdrive, chat. I just want to know how this game ends so I can play the second one. And we are going to go back to Hogwarts Legacy because I looked up a source I trust, and I found what they believe to be the optimal PC settings if you, at this point in time, want to be able to play the game. So we're going to check them out.
We should be okay here.
Oh, God, dude. Horrifying. The hunters shouldn't get any stronger.
Med unit's on the 4th floor. We might find something to bandage him up.
We'll be back, Cadet. Don't go anywhere.
Everything will be okay. All right, let's go, Parker.
I'm going Super Saiyan now. Why the fuck do you look like a flight attendant? I've been thinking it this entire time. Why do you look like you're about to tell me how a fucking seatbelt works? It makes me irrationally upset. I think she might just be retarded, Jen. I think she wakes up in the morning. You know, okay, you know what? When I was a kid,
Those guys will grow up with the little
I-
snappy.
when I was a kid,
Okay,
I
fine.
got up early one morning
Little games.
and tried to dress myself. I couldn't see anything. I just opened up my drawers that I knew my pants were in. I put pants on. I opened up the drawer I knew my shirts were in. I put a shirt on. I looked like a fucking fool. I assume that is how this woman starts every single day of her life. She looks like the only place she buys clothes is at Spirit Halloween. Oh, fuck. Can we go up from here? Or is it only down?
And where do you think you're going? Just stick with me, okay?
I love that they'll just fucking take me to where I gotta go. I'm not joking. I love it. I didn't know I could jump over this.
This way.
Thanks. told you guys we were kicking it into overdrive. I just want to beat this game because I'm more interested in the second one. I want to know how they continue this game. The story's been alright, actually. I love the idea of an aquatic virus.
The med unit should be down here.
And if you really want to cheese a game, chat, that's how you do it.
Here we are. Just what I needed.
This should do for the meantime.
One thing I kind of love is WeMod.
More hunters.
WeMod is
You have to go back.
I knew that rookie would be a pain in the ass.
Don't take it out on me.
it just makes modding games so easy. And then they sell a premium thing. Like you can, but I actually like the premium options. You can set presets for which mods you have, or which trainer things you have active. So like I can have increased speed, unlimited ammo, and one-shot kill, and it'll save that. And then I can switch to it whenever I want. They don't lock anything else behind a paywall. Like you can use the full trainer, but it is giving an opportunity for people who make trainers to make money off of it, which is fucking awesome. Because as someone with ADHD, being able to speed some things up, like I would have never finished Yakuza Like a Dragon if I didn't have a 3 times money multiplier on. I never got stuck grinding for it.
Damn, I'm surrounded. I don't know if I can.
Listen to me, Cadet. You are
I still
not
died a
going
lot.
to
I still lost a lot. I wasn't overpowered, but I could afford healing items and things like that. When I know young Michael would have grinded for that for 4 or 5 hours. I remember with Final Fantasy X on the boat on your way to Kilika, I would sit there for like 4 or 5 hours
You held out good there.
just fighting sin scales to get experience.
We'll show you how it's done.
Now I can speed that up.
All right. Safe and sound.
Now we can take care of our little cadet.
How bad are you hurt? All right, Cadet. Now you owe me one. Hey, I get it. You want justice served.
It sucks, dude, especially in JRPGs. Do you know how nice it is to be able to go play a JRPG, but have it set so that you get 2 times experience? It's actually not a huge difference, but you don't have to go back to a previous area and fight the same monsters a million times. Because you gain double experience, sometimes 3 times experience if it's a really grindy game. You can just play the game,
I should be able to walk.
get to a boss, die a million times because the boss is fucking hard, but then beat it, and just continue on with the game. It doesn't steal anything away from my experience playing the game.
Think you can move, cadet? I can fend off anything that comes our way.
Bitch, I don't even know where the fuck we are. I just want to know how the story goes.
Jessica, what's taking you? Hurry up.
She's right here.
Where are you, Cadet?
Hurry up, idiot. But WeMod is really easy. You download it, you search up your game that you want to, like, use a trainer on, you just pick it and you're done.
Too professional. And how did they manage to evade the FBC's vast intelligence network? It just doesn't add up. Unless somebody wanted this to happen.
Cadet, you're stepping out of bounds. solve it.
God, his face. Someone designed that character and thought this was totally cool. Jesus Christ. Like, what the fuck, chat? He looks like he's trying to take a shit right now. Yep. So right now, I'm snapping the same way I did last night. All I care about is seeing the story. You're actually, that's just what I was thinking of, was the Giga Chad picture. That's exactly what he looks like, except not a ginger. I have one hit kill on right now. So if something shows up, I'm gonna fucking shoot it. It's gonna die in one hit. And I'm gonna do that until I get to the last boss. And then I'm gonna turn it off and I'm gonna fight the last boss normally. Because I'm fucking done. See, like, why would I think I could jump over the sign? Because you can't do it in other places. Hey, game. What do you want? You want me to go up there? Hurry up, idiot.
He hasn't made it yet. Give him some cover.
What are you talking about? He's right there. There's no one fucking here. You're so dumb.
He hasn't made it yet. Give him some cover.
Here's something.
We'll take care of this. Then, you'll find shelter in the command room.
Yes, sir. I'm on my way.
Looks like Raymond got through.
Can we leave now?
That should be the last of the hunters.
I would hope so. Let's hit the command room.
Yes, I understand.
Sure.
You just found it. That is simply splendid news.
Oh, fuck. You made me skip the cutscene. I'm going to actually have to unironically watch the previously on thing now. Fuck you. Gotta watch this now.
Previously on Resident Evil Revelations.
Don't leave anything out.
Everything is in perfect order.
So we're having our 8th beer now.
Enjoy the rest of the celebration of the Queen Dido, Norman.
Oh no.
Raymond realized that Morgan was not who he seemed. So we set this trap together.
There was another ship besides the two we've seen.
The mountain hideout, and the coordination of the ships. All to put heat on Morgan?
But I haven't given up yet. They've left us with an ace in the hole.
What ace in the hole? The queen is dead. Too soon, asshole.
The final queen.
Yes, Queen Dido. She's been resting on the ocean floor since that day.
Which means we'll find her.
The Terra Grigia.
Exactly.
Oh
We have a
boy.
responsibility to see this mission through. O'Brien out.
Oh, what does that have to do with autism? Blue eyes are the best. They also don't exist. Isn't that crazy? There is no pigments in the eye that make up blue eyes.
FBC,
Look it up.
Morgan Lansdale.
We're taking this show over. The BSAA is hereby under the direct supervision
He
of the
sounds
FBC.
younger than when we first saw him.
Clive R. O'Brien, you are under arrest for collaborating with the terrorist organization Veltro.
Oh, that's not good.
Chris, Jill, you're our only hope.
There it is.
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
The remains of Terra Grigia.
And the Queen Dido.
But
Drop-off point.
no one knows what it's like. Be Batman. Be the sad man. Behind blind eyes. It doesn't have the same ring.
That's the Queen Dido. The third queen.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be the same if it was behind blind eyes. It had to be the blue. So, I guess they're just in the wrong, aren't they? To drink more cream? Feed them more cream when they're a child? Paint your kid white until they're 8. Oh, I didn't guess that. I don't trust.
Wrong way, Jill. This way.
I don't trust a tech company to put anything in my fucking body. Although I would love to be able to go into like, oh, you're pregnant. Congratulations. Come over to this room here so we can customize your baby. And you can just choose like what hair they have and what eye color they have. I'm down for that.
Explains why Morgan cordoned off the area.
Go nuts. And I hope it eventually gets to the point where it's like, yeah, for $50,000, we'll put like salamander genes into your egg. You can see how that shit turns out. I'm down for that too.
Something's still alive.
Careful. You won't be able to fight them off underwater.
That's some fucked up shit right there, chat. Oh, for sure. That's why when it comes to BioShock, I was always like, what Andrew Ryan was going for, a city free of ethics where the scientists could actually try things. I was like, yeah, fucking go for it, brother. Some of the worst atrocities in human experimentation revealed a lot of medical knowledge.
I'll fix them.
Okay, I'll see if I can get the power going.
I personally think, I don't think I've ever said this to anyone before. We just use death row inmates. Use them. Ah! All I want is my kid mixed with chameleon genes so that he can fucking be invisible whenever. I mean, I haven't believed in God for a long time. And even at this point, if it turned out that the if it turned out that there was a God, I wouldn't want to follow that fucking psycho. Because he's down for a bunch of weird, miserable shit happening. Am I just dead? Oh, I see it now. Nah, bro, I just want to play God and like make weird things. Like I want us to fucking do Jurassic Park for real. And hey, I'm sort of getting my dream because they're bringing a group has committed themselves to bringing the woolly mammoth back to life by like 20 something. What is man but a miserable pile of secrets?
Hold on. I need just a little more time.
Yeah, I'm surprised. What the fuck? You guys just see that? No. This has been the thing in philosophy for a long time. It started with people talking about ships. When you repair a ship, is it always the same ship? At what point when you're doing repairs is that ship a different ship? This is a very, very old
This way.
thing. But one of the things is your cells die. I mean, that's what dust is. Your cells die, your skin flakes, all that shit. And your cells die and reproduce and all that stuff. And every 7 years, you have a completely different set of cells than you did 7 years ago. So you are a different person after about 7 years. But our personality stays the same. So then what is personality? It could be built on an entire series of factors. You good?
Hold on. I need just a little more time.
This guy's fucking killing me here. But every 7 years, whenever you talk about who you used to be, like when you were younger, a lot of people don't really even remember those memories. They have like pictures and you reference someone back to those pictures. But how do you know that those memories that you have are accurate? Think about when you look at an old game that you used to love in your memory. Like when I played the Dead Space remake recently, that remake looked how my memory remembers the first Dead Space on Xbox 360.
Hold on. I need just a little more time.
They certainly do. You learn from your mistakes. That's all memories. Experience isn't just you having a lot of shit happen to you. Experience is how you dealt with it. Whoa, what the fuck?
Jill, the door's open.
Okay, on my way back.
It can also be completely shifted. Hallucinogens can do some pretty wild things to your perception of the world around you. I've watched
Okay, let's move in.
I've watched pictures melt off walls. As real as the moment you're in right now. Like it just was, you're watching it happen. It was almost like a dream, but you're awake. It was one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. Being able to see the aura, or not the aura, I don't know what the right word is, but your peripheral vision. I've had my peripheral vision start showing the color of the feeling of the song I was listening to. So if it was a mellow kind of down song, it would be blue. If it was like a high action moment, it would, or an energetic moment, it would shift to red.
Who's that? He hasn't been dead for long.
He's FBC.
There's something in his hand.
I've never heard of anything like that. Oh, I think I know what you're saying. I would say no. I would say MDMA does that. Which I believe, I better check this before I say. Yeah, so right now, um, as of January 31st, adults in BC are legally allowed to possess up to 2.5 grams of opioids, cocaine, methamphetamine, and MDMA. They have legalized illicit drugs. MDMA laced with acid just sounds like a good time. Honestly. I mean, by default, MDMA is going to be doing its goddamn best to make it a good time. Everyone has endorphins, or sorry, dopamine, that, you know,
they weren't sitting around waiting for death to come to them. When the FBC arrived, they were waiting for us. Even though Terra Gricio was a year ago. Thoughts of revenge kept them alive.
Not my problem. Fuck, what was I talking about? What was I just saying? MDMA? Oh, by default, on MDMA, you're not going to have a bad time. It's going to be doing its damnedest. You can have bad trips on MDMA. It can get weird. There was always rules when we took MDMA. You're not allowed to use your mobile phone. Because you will sit there and you will tell people everything. You will like completely, you'll have no filter, but you'll also be articulate. I was someone, and I still do believe this, if you are in a relationship where the people are comfortable with doing those types of things, I think you guys should do MDMA like once every 2 or 3 months. Do MDMA together and go sit on the porch or go sit in the living room and like show each other shit. You will talk about everything and there won't be any anger. It'll just be contemplation and understanding. MDMA is great. Fuck. I didn't mean to do that. I tried to pause because I'm about to shit my pants. But yeah. I mean, I'm someone who's a pretty big advocate of anytime you do something like that, you need to let people know that you trust, and you need to tell them you need to either be there or be home and don't fucking leave, because you're not in the right. It's weird. Okay, I want to say you're not in the right mind, but you're aware of what you're doing. But I think anytime you take anything, whether it be mushrooms, MDMA, acid, 2CE, 2CB, 2CC, you should be with people that you know or in an environment that you know, and don't leave that environment.
Veltro.
Also, if you're going through a hard time recently, like if something's been really bothering you, you should not be doing anything. Because it's straight up not safe. I'm gonna break the game. Really? So that shotgun just kind of became awesome. But no, I was always really weird with how I did stuff like that. I always did a really small amount the first time. And then I would research it. And then my second time doing it, I would try and just hit my limit. So like the first time I did mushrooms, I did 1.5 grams. The second time I did mushrooms, I ate 12.5 at once. I got really fucking sick. I remember throwing up just black. It was a long night. I stayed up all night. I didn't know if my pupils were ever going to go back to being the regular size. My first time doing acid, I did 1. My second time doing acid, I took 8. I remember watching Across the Universe. Then. What am I looking at here? Who are you?
Morgan Lansdale. How dare you cross Veltro? Morgan, this is what you seek, is it not?
I genuinely don't know what you're talking about.
Indeed, this little machine contains the truth. Oh, the truth.
You should always be aware of what you're taking. You should know what its positive effects, neutral effects, and negative effects are. You should know typically, on average, what its onset is and how long you're gonna go. You need to put in a lot of research. And you know what? This is actually important to me, to the point where I'll show you guys. Anytime I would do anything, I would go to Eurowid. It literally looks the exact same as when I used to come to this site. Go to plants and drugs, and then you can see a list of the most common things that people might take. So I would find MDMA, and then I would go to effects, and it lets you know right from the get-go what the average duration is for anything you take, what the positive, neutral, and negative effects can be. And then if you want, you can read user experiences and stuff like that. But this was the only page I ever cared about. It didn't matter what I was doing. If I was going to do mushrooms, it will tell you, if you go to dosage, it will let you know what each amount is so that you don't get tricked into, yeah, heavy, 5+. Okay, I might have not listened to that one as much. But one of the things I would always do is I had a really good reputation for pulling people out of bad trips. Because I was always of the mind that you took something, what you're feeling right now is a result of that. It will wear off because you know the information about the come down. The mushrooms was the only thing I really got freaked out about because I was fucked up for like 15 hours. Bro, is this it? Okay, well. I'm leaving then. This is awkward.
Stop!
What? What's that?
Morgan, behold the
Oh, is that some of the abyss virus? Oh, is that? But I went into cardiac arrest from taking 6 MDMA.
Stop! Morgan isn't here.
It's no use.
It was a really big wake-up call for me. I took them over the course of like a day, but I guess I took the last couple too close together. And then I was at a party and I just fucking hit the ground. I don't remember a lot of it, to be honest. I think I accidentally forgot that I had one hit kill on and I just fucking butchered this guy in one shot. I turned it off now. A weird looking motherfucker. I'd be mad if I took some crazy virus and came out looking like that. Think of vagina shellfish. Way to go, idiot. Wait, that's it. That's the end of the game. Is that really? The guide said that it was 12 episodes. I guess so. We can at least go to the second one now, which is what I wanted to see. I didn't realize that that was the end. I thought we were still in the 11th chapter.
The cost was high.
The BSAA will have to be overhauled.
The storm is gone now. But how long will it last?
I didn't mean to. I really didn't. But chat, I can't begin to tell you how much I don't give a fuck. After Morgan Lance arrest, the FBC was dissolved. More of its agents and resources transferred to the BSAA. So Chris, the BSSA would then be reformed into the Anti-Bioterrorism Organization under the auspices of the United Nations. So they're working for the UN now. So by the time we see Chris in Resident Evil 7, he is in charge of a very huge organization. Keith Lumley is now leading a figure. Oh god. These guys were clowns. On the other hand, continues to refuse promotion to any leadership position, but still works at the BSAA's main headquarters in the R&D department. Oh, he lived. Was found adrift offshore the Republic of Malta in the Mediterranean Sea and was rescued. We threw him adrift? After a month of medical treatment, Parker returned to his position as a special operations agent for the BSAA's main headquarters. He could show up later. This is what I wanted to know. I wanted to know more about Chris. Because Chris seems so different from the original Resident Evil games and Resident Evil 7. But it's actually starting to make sense now. He stepped down from his position as head of the BSAA. So who took over? We should remember him. He could come back as well in the series. He's currently advisor to the BSAA and is also writing a detective novel from the comfort of his own home. I actually like that detail. And as for Jill Valentine and Chris Redfield, they have no idea what horrific fate awaits them. Oh? Dante's Inferno.
Almost too easy, wasn't it?
Jessica's alive?
The company let them take Morgan out with the trash.
Tough world.
You filed a report on this. By the way, why save Parker?
I have my reasons.
The BSAA isn't as useless as I thought. Things could really heat up.
Indeed. The fun's just getting started.
That fucker! Wait, does that mean I get more aquatic monsters in Revelations 2? Because that was literally the only reason why I was playing it. Chat, I'm a total loser for anything aquatic. Like, any aquatic monster or anything like that. The only reason why I didn't watch the Megalodon movie that came out is because I read the books and I was really, really pissed off with how bad they made that movie.